Fire Emblem. I got a little time today. So we'll put in a little bit of work. Huh. In casual mode, you can still lose your main character and continue the battle without him. Interesting. Alright, well I guess we can't really do anything else. Fighting tournaments begin this month. Not everybody. Is it everybody but like Ingrid and Ash? Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so we'll just do some exploration.
A hero's relic. However, could I know something? The stone within the sword.
Interesting. Alright, let's kind of warp around a little bit. Howdy, Dimitri.
If the enemy's aim lies elsewhere, as I see it, our best, we should also speak to everyone here. Will you do me a favor?
Okay. Oh good, they've actually lit up a bunch of people I can talk to. Cool. Will make things a whole lot easier.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. Please, do me a favor.
Someone who appreciates tea, huh? Feels deeply repentant. Oh boy, it's another lost and found day. Oh, there we go. Lorenz, yeah. That dude just super appreciates tea. Right.
Okay? No.
The goddess's rite of rebirth. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassin? How kind of you.
All
I
right.
will have to repay you sometime.
Okay?
Interesting.
Hey, Professor, as for me, I had a date with us. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town.
Oh, wait, there's someone I can talk to over here. Oh, hey, my professor rank went up. Cool. Next time I can take 3
Maybe.
activities.
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mach's 990. So many beautiful flowers.
Okay.
something in the monastery that someone might go at? Even this here kitchen contains precious ware. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable.
Alright. Ooh. There's Seteth.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. Nothing out of the ordinary. I have something to ask of you.
Okay. And that would be up there.
Let's see.
I suppose I take it back to Seteth. Ah.
Well done. You have my thanks. I've been in town.
A coin, huh? Traveling art or coins.
Hello. Professor.
Let's go this way.
The monastery holds many treasures. Even so, the idea of stealing from...
Know exactly who that belongs to.
Oh, hey, Professor. I was just... Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Okay.
Do you know what this room is? I say treasure, but I do not mean silver. Anything that would cause too great a stir. Should it be stolen?
Okay. Also, we're gonna go back over here to give Lorenz his plastic flower, I guess.
Okay?
The goddesses... Could it be that... Oh, most...
I wonder, where is... Because I feel like what I'm looking for is... Yeah, there she is. I feel like a list of confessions or whatever would be something that, Dorothea. Again, that's... Wait, would that also be, That's Dedu. There she is.
It seems there were forces. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I don't understand.
Is this yours?
Yes, this is mine.
Alright. Let's go over here.
Your
You're skilled.
Why you want to battle, man? Leonie. Oh.
Sending an assassin to the monastery, It seems we're... Aha!
Cool. Probably belongs to one of the teachers then.
You're skilled.
He won't talk to me. Beginner sword tournament today. Recommended level 6 or higher. Damn. The reward is only 300 gold and a steel sword plus. I'm gonna throw Felix in there. Fuck it, that's what I'm gonna do.
Another win.
I'm sure this will get harder for him, but it's funny right now. That's another dude he's gonna one-shot. Oh no, he didn't.
Too easy.
This guy will be a little bit troublesome. It'll take 2 hits, but Felix will get him.
Another win.
As long as he doesn't miss. Oh, wait. Restore HP. Yeah.
Another win.
Alright, Felix. He could have done that without the health. But I wanted to win. And all of his opponents start at full
I'm glad
health.
I asked you.
You just got a good fight, Felix. Don't be like that. Alright, where is Ferdinand again? Yeah, he was in the stables. He likes tea so much that he was asking me to give a tea set to somebody else.
I will stand guard and watch.
So, this ought to be his.
Oh,
Okay. Graduation badge. Well, I want to get more axe practice in anyways. Because I want to get Hilda on my team.
Right. May I say?
am given the circumstances. Silly of me, really. Oh, but it is only open to the public on the day.
Okay, I'm looking for someone who likes telling jokes.
On the day of the rite, the monastery will... The holy mausoleum is where the tomb of... That's pretty much... It's sealed with a powerful magic.
Professor.
You're kidding. May I sit? I can't stop thinking. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. I checked on my brother and sister, who were living. I was worried because they're both so young. That much, at least. This...
I don't know who it is that likes telling jokes. I also want to find Eloise.
Here's a thought. With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth,
That reminds me.
Square?
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright but in the spring, you can't see. That's why we all celebrate. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See?
It says Eloise is supposed to be somewhere in here. Oh, wait, is he out on the side?
That reminds me.
Well, okay.
Yeah, there he is.
Possible. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? In general, student, but as you'd expect. Well, at least for this, we have a lot more security. What?
Practice yields result.
Okay, so Cyril. Well, Leonie's here, so you still haven't returned a lot of your lost items?
Hey, you.
Yeah, Bria's in here. She's like, praise the church. Do not cross us. Whoa.
Really?
Oh, wait, actually.
You'd bet in this nervous state I might just cut you down.
This ain't yours, is it? No? Badge of graduation? Oh, okay. There we go. Where is Leonie? I feel like...
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an pardon, you think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects and...
Nope. That's right, I was just here to talk to you about other stuff. This is be a golden deer over here, wouldn't it? Oh no, it is. Yeah, golden deer, right.
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a sword. If he's a villain,
Alright, this is your Thunderbrand?
Someone
Nope.
lost this? Some people just don't appreciate what they have.
Really? Someone who's enthusiastic about training. Oh no! You kidding? Oh.
Well,
That's bad. You lost Hanuman in a battle. Oh, that's...
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable.
So the battles you fight keep ending on enemy phase? Is that why you can't rewind and get people back? Oh.
Sending an assassin to them.
Is this yours, Felix?
I know nothing about.
You sure like training, but I guess that's not yours. Dee-doo. God, I thought it for sure it'd be Leone. Maybe it's Caspar, even though that dude fights with his fists, I'm pretty sure. So. God damn it. Well, at least I know who that's for.
Okay.
It's Thomas.
Professor!
Hey there. Hello.
That's Ferdinand. Must be the other way. Oh.
Hey, Professor? Oh, hey, Professor. Do you know him? He only writes to ask how much... Yeah,
Okay.
that's definitely mine.
Someone who likes telling jokes. They're like, Crest researcher? What are you talking about? We never had a Crest researcher at this school.
I hear you have fought alongside. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thought that glow is a sure sign that her...
Okay, so I know I'm looking for Dedu to return one of these things to. The gold earring. Oh, hey man, not too bad. Just playing some Fire Emblem.
I bought the ingredients for me. I'm preparing for potential battle during my patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat while walking. I know. Once they're ready, I promise.
How's it going for you, David?
A lost.
So, I found an interesting discovery. I'll need to find...
Blah, blah, blah. That wouldn't be his book. Bernadetta is not really the joke type. I don't know who's like the joking type. I don't think it's anybody in my class. There's a whole bunch of people here. Yeah, I have a PS4.
What do you think, Professor?
Oh,
Is this yours?
that isn't mine.
Cred.
Professor. Is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made.
Oh, you know what? Maybe, yeah, you might be right. Maybe it is Alois. Maybe he's the one who'd have a joke book.
Have you in general, but as well, we have a lot.
Oh, it is his.
This is mine.
God damn it.
I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
Alright, man. Yeah. I can do that. I don't know what your PS4 gamer tag is, though. Is it the same? Blue Lion's in here. Ah, there he is.
The monks, they said that no, given the circumstances.
Here's your earring.
That belongs to me. I apologize.
Alright, let's go find Hilda. See if we're... Okay, yeah.
No classes on a fest. Hey, Professor, I feel like... Is there
I
something...
didn't mean to talk to you, Sylvain.
Did you know that on the... It's kind of fun. It makes...
Can I recruit you yet?
Professor, you look like you want to say something. But if you're here to lecture me, I'll pass.
Damn it. It's probably my charm rank at this point.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll do that before I leave to work today.
So, on the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak. Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
Alright, then.
We do not know the...
Oh, hey. Have an owl
I
feather.
appreciate it.
If I could have a coin, too.
Thank you.
I'm not really on Facebook too often anymore. Honestly. Change group tasks. Scratch. Ingrid and... anyone, I guess. Do Dimitri, though. Instruct. Let's get you a little bit more there in horse riding.
Thanks. That was helpful coaching. All due.
Yeah, they do. Needs more in heavy armor.
I have deep.
So he can be a heavy axe armor.
I appreciate. I appreciate. I appreciate.
Felix, you specialize in swords and only swords.
It was nothing.
That's why you fucking ran through that sword tournament today with like no effort at all.
Quite intriguing. This could be useful.
You're gonna be the best sword master. And you need a bit more in writing.
This was all right, that's enough, Prey. Wow, I seem to be...
I don't know about playing Minecraft. Maybe.
I'd like you to explain something.
Sure thing, did you? He has eluded my every attempt to learn his favorite foods. Try talking to someone who's known him for a long time.
I see.
Professor.
No, you're gonna be a bow armor Ash, and you're gonna like it. Sure.
Perfect timing, Professor. If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
Alright.
It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but...
Well, of course not. You're a spear user.
To be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now. Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige.
But you use spears, Dimitri!
There's
Lances!
to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited.
I don't know why you're always talking about sword training. I have the game box! You have a lance on it! Actually, maybe. Because I can't see the tip of it. You're definitely holding a long pole.
Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but...
I don't think that's the truth. Sure, though. I'll help you out.
Thank you, truly. I am in your debt. And I always repay my debts, I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness. This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them.
It's not arrogance, Dimitri. You just want to do a good thing.
In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth, I had only to do for companionship.
Have you know their family, man?
I'm afraid not. My birth mother fell ill and died shortly after I was born. And my uncle, suffice to say, we don't get along.
Dead parents, huh?
But there were those outside the castle walls I was
Then
close
you
to,
are a
such as
true
Rodrigo.
Fire Emblem lord, then. Rodrigue?
Pardon my rudeness. I meant Lord Rodrigue. He
Oh,
is
Rodrigue.
my father's old companion, and the father of Felix.
Oh.
On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting or on long horse rides. While Dedue is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father.
I wonder if that's why Felix is so cold, angry, and distant. Because his father adopted Dimitri like his son that he never had, even though he has a son named Felix.
It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day. Someone who helps others. Someone who can reach out and save a lost soul. Oh, please, accept my apologies for boring you with my life story.
No, that's cool, man.
In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, we'll train those kids how to properly kill a man. I mean, teach those kids how to defend themselves. Sure.
Not sure I should sing with everyone. I'm not great at harmonizing.
Yes, I get it, Felix. You're a lone wolf.
Regardless of the quality, this is a good chance for us to prove our solidarity.
Felix is like, get away from me.
Practice yields results.
It's Flame's birthday. Give her flowers.
Let's get to work, shall we?
I am a little worried.
It is done.
Good.
I can do better now.
Good.
Got it. Good to go.
Oh, right on. Yeah, sure.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Yeah, sure. Let's train.
Care to train with me?
Well, I mean, you're the only other person in this room, Felix.
Waving the sword around alone is boring. And I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents.
Please, Felix, a better choice of words. I'm almost certain that when he says MC, he's referring to Minecraft.
But you seem like a worthy adversary.
Okay. So, phrasing is important, Felix. Ask me to spar with you. Do not use the term crossing swords.
I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
Why would I even ask that? I want him to become stronger.
I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country.
You fucking edgelord, god damn it.
No use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues.
I both love and hate you at the same time, Felix.
Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
Any other ambitions?
Why should I? Nothing's as important as the pursuit of strength. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
I'm glad it makes him more motivated. Alright, so I think we'll check out a few supports, and then I think I'm gonna be done for today. I've got a support with Ingrid coming up, it looks like.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women. But I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
Oh, that's sad.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom.
Ooh.
I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you!
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Alright, she also has a support with Ingrid.
Nightfall? Already? Suppose I'd better wrap up.
Good work with your training today, Ingrid. Here's something to wipe up the sweat.
Whoa, Mercedes. Hi. Hello. How long have you been... thank you.
You're very welcome. I've been here since you started.
That long? Huh. Well, my apologies for not having noticed you. I get so caught up in training, you know. But why are you here? I can't imagine it was too terribly interesting watching me.
I disagree. I just couldn't help but admire your training technique. I have to say, you are very impressive. I'm nowhere near as graceful as you.
Graceful? I wouldn't say that, but thank you. If I'm to be honest, I'm the one who admires you.
Goodness me? How so?
You're always so put together. You hold yourself with such poise and have such a keen eye for fashion. I mean, even the handkerchief you handed me smells like lavender, is it? It's just lovely.
That perfume is a favorite of mine. I'm so glad you like it.
Even the fact that you thought to put perfume on your handkerchief is delightfully foreign to me. I'd never have thought of that.
I'll gladly share some with you. You're welcome to come visit my room whenever you'd like. We can have tea and chat. How does that sound?
That sounds really nice. Yes. Sipping tea and having a chat. It's unlike me, but it sounds lovely.
From now on, we'll meet up whenever we have time. We can go right now if you're free.
Oh, no need to trouble yourself and rearrange things for me.
It's no trouble at all. You'll never know if you're the type who enjoys chatting over tea if you never try.
All right then.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Thank you for sparring with me, Your Highness. It seems despite how hard I've worked, I'm still no match for you.
Oh, there's no need for such humility. Thanks to all of your hard work, you're improving rapidly.
If you're going to praise me, it should at least be after I've won a match against you.
You know, Ingrid, I may be the victor when we cross spears on foot like this. But on horseback, your handling of a lance is far superior. Can't I be allowed to have my own area of expertise?
No, I cannot allow that. It's my duty to get stronger, to fight with all I have in defense of the kingdom and its people.
Such high stakes. By the way, where did you learn that fierce jab of yours? I'm pretty sure the only other person I've seen perform that move is Glenn.
So you recognized it? Yes, he shared much with me.
I thought as much. I never imagined I would be on the receiving end of one of his techniques again. Glenn and I once studied under the same instructor. I've sparred with him more times than I can count.
Yes. He was never short on praise for you. Lord Dimitri is incredible. Such skill. There's no way I'll ever outmatch him. Things of that sort.
Well now, he never said any of that to me.
Well, he was Felix's brother. That family's not big on displays of affection.
That is true. We spent about as much time arguing as we did training. I can't believe it's been 4 years since the tragedy of Duscur.
Except when
Since we lost
his
Glenn,
father
along with
used
so
to
many
take
others.
me under his arm in front of his sons and be like, "You're my real son, Dimitri." And then as he hugged me, he would stare at Felix and Glenn.
So it has. Time moves quickly. Things have changed so much.
Can't understand why Felix has such a chip on his shoulder.
Despite the sorrow, I intend to become a powerful knight. A knight like yourself, and like Glenn. I will do so for the sake of my homeland, the holy kingdom of Fargus, and for all who have died protecting it. To that end, I hope you will spar with me again in the future, Your Highness.
It would be my pleasure. After all, I value our training sessions as much as you do.
Felix and Ingrid. This is probably going to be more talk about
Felix,
his
there you
brother,
are.
maybe?
I've been looking all over for you. Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this
Damn it,
such a
Felix.
chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, The conversation got quite lively. We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies. Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Hey, Annette. Hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said the... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. This is pretty easy.
Sylvain's like, wow, I could do magic.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere. Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me.
Ooh, okay. That's all the supports it'll let me do for now. Alright. I guess I'm done for today. See you guys next time. Bye.